to Hadron Gospel Hour Live. I'm not sure where Dr. Oppenheimer is. He's supposed to be here, but thank you all for being here. Hopefully we're going to have a great night. We have some comics to start off with, and
tell them about the timeline, Michael. Tell them about their timeline.
why don't you come up here and tell them about the timeline? How's that?
No, you can do it. I trust you, but just make sure that you hit that.
We started off on a nice note. I figured we'd keep it positive for everybody. If you want to do what you're doing, that's fine. Come on here and do it.
All right, I just
Oh boy.
hate being the center of attention, though, Michael.
Clearly. Well,
Would you like the good news or the bad news first?
Bad news.
No. The bad news is your timeline is doomed.
that's how we're going to start it, really?
Well, no, the good news is it's not the end of the world. It isn't.
It's a silver.
Every ending is a beginning, except for this ending. But I don't feel like this is going on.
No, I don't think so either. We should get a professional to really handle this.
Excellent idea, Mike.
Yeah.
Who would we know?
Who did we call it last time?
Yes, Michael. Kevin Harrington. We called Kevin Harrington, but there's no way it's Kevin Harrington is here tonight.
That is impossible.
Here in the Button Factory in the Seaport District?
That's impossible.
I'm gonna do it.
Kevin Harrington, are you in the house?
Oh, wait a minute.
Get out of here.
It's holy. Unbelievable. It's Kevin Harrington.
You guys left the trail of cold seltzer cold house outside and you tricked me to hosting your show again.
You know,
Success.
We'll pass.
There's another case in it if you do it.
I'll do it.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Harrington, this evening's host.
Doctor? Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Oppenheimer and Mike from the Hadron Gospel Hour. Thank you so much for coming out to our show. To kick things off, we're going to have a little comedy to, I don't know, make you relax, create the mood, have a refreshing. This is going to be like a polar seltzer for your funny bone. You know, it's going to refresh you and set the mood. How many people here have listened to the Hadron Gospel Hour before? Give a round of applause. I'm Kevin Harrington. I'm the host and creator of Geek Comedy Night, and I work a lot with these guys. I'm also the voice of Kidspeak. And today we're going to be having some of the comedians that have performed with Geek Comedy Night and with the Hadron Gospel to kick off our show. And to start, without further ado, a very funny lady. You can see her hosting regularly at the Tavern at the End of the World. She performs all over New England. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Phoebe Angle. Presentation, ladies and gentlemen, the Hadron Gospel Hour.
Underground lab beneath the Large Hadron Collider, Dr. Oppenheimer Valdivia was experimenting with a way to weaponize the so-called Hadron effect and create the most destructive force ever known to mankind. A freak
I noticed the screen I was using was a bit dim, so I transferred the electronic copy to high-quality Baxter paper.
Really? You didn't call me? Oh, well, next time. Hey, Ashley.
How did you jump to the river today?
Went and checked out Cyrus's high-storage shrine on Crystallos. Got a bite to eat. Oh, the Crystallosians say, well, by the way.
Yes, excellent. Well, right back at them.
Oh, hey there, Adrian. I thought you were leaving for that discovery trip.
It is true, Mike. I need to head out to another timeline for my discovery, and I want to make sure you all know that I will be, unfortunately, inaccessible during that time.
We should be fine, Bixby!
Yeah, what did you say, 3 days? What could possibly go wrong in 3 days?
I agree. Highly unlikely, though not impossible, that a situation would arise in which my direct involvement would provide an immediate and effective resolution, thereby eliminating the need for a tense and drawn-out narrative.
Right. Have a good trip, Adrian.
Thank you all. Be safe. Oh, and one more thing. What does the B and Benoit B Benoit stand for?
What does the B stand for?
B Benoit B Benoit. Boson humor. Actually, it's fractal humor. I've been trying to branch out. Bye, everyone.
Bye!
Hey, Cyrus.
Oh, hey, Mike!
You'll be happy to know that your legs are safe and sound on Crystallos and still being worshipped. I told them to lay off the ritual sand application for a while. I'm not sure if they'll comply, but...
Thanks, Mike! We're at the shot anyways. Those Crystallosians are a laugh right. If it wasn't such an honor to have half of my body worship as a deity, I might be a little afraid of my directions, you know?
Sure don't.
Hey, Mike! Can you run that ritual? It's really sweet than you care.
It's closed already, Cyrus, but I agree. It's pretty chilly. What gives?
I apologize for the different temperature, gentlemen. I'm trying to conserve power, but the power remains in the bunker.
What's this? Is there a problem with the power that I should be made aware of?
As previously stated, Doctor, the bunker is functioning at 12% power, with an estimated full depletion date of 24 hours.
What? Impossible!
That's not good. So, what are the biggest power drains in the bunker?
Well, not the HVAC system, which is in a constant state of use. Are you ready to fold and lie and as always, freezing? Excessive respiratory is by much the biggest energy draw.
Really? I've only been out 3 or 4 times this month. How many times has the rift been accessed?
437 times in the past 30 days.
That sounds about right.
What? Doc, where are you going?
Oh, me? I haven't left the bunker in over a month myself.
Well, then why are you opening the rift 437 times?
Well, you're alluding to the critical experiment I've been performing over the past month. But then allow me to refer you to my notes. Let's see, they should be around here somewhere.
Look, screw the notes now. What are you actually doing?
Ah, here it is.
A tennis ball covered in ooze.
Not just one ooze, Michael. A series of oozes of unknown origin. You see, I open the ring to a random location, toss the tennis ball in, and within minutes, the ball is returned, covered in enigmatic luck. It really is a fascinating phenomenon.
Look, my dad never played catch with me either, but geez, shouldn't you be wearing gloves or something like this?
And risk getting a false service test to discuss the ingredient. No thanks, Michael. Pioneering science first, germ phobia second.
Couldn't agree more, Doc.
Gross. We're like a mall dentist.
I didn't know all about this.
You did?
Oh, since actually I heard no indication of limited powers.
Would you like me to review?
That shouldn't be necessary.
March 1st, 3:45 p.m. Doctor, I am detecting an imminent power deficiency within the next 30 days. Response, yes, excellent. March 2nd, 3:30 p.m. Doctor, are you aware that we are running out of power? Response, yes, excellent.
That sounds about right.
March 3rd, 2:14 a.m. Mike, the bunker has about 14 days of power left before we are completely depleted. Response. No response due to presence of noise-canceling earbuds.
Now that's just rude.
I thought I was sleeping.
Would want to have any gaps in your precious life soundtrack, would you, Michael?
What?
Boys, what's done is done. Shouldn't we be focusing our quickly diminishing resources on finding an alternate power source?
You are right, Ashley. Please forgive our momentary lapses of reference.
Can a moment last like 3 weeks now?
Ashley, scan the bunker for potential and existing sources of power and try to pinpoint their exact locations and energy profiles.
Computing.
Doc, what does this ship, its base,
It's open to interpretation.
what is this bunker trying to use for power?
I haven't the slightest idea, Michael.
But I thought you designed it.
Well, truth be told, in the mad rush following the Hadron event, I grabbed what I could, sort of designed on the fly, as it were. 9 little hull here, flashing panel there, mid-century modern chair of 3.
So not knowing the engine of the thing, you just kind of hope that the bunker would never lose power.
I installed Ashley the navigation systems, life support apparatus, vending machines, all seamlessly, I might add.
But all I'm saying is, if an RV runs out of gas in the desert, it just becomes an abandoned house. Now that same RV happens to be in space.
And this conversation is somehow a higher priority than our imminent suffocation in the unimaginable coldness of the cosmos because...
He has a point, Mike.
Alright, I'll shut up now.
Ashley, any results as yet?
Negative. I am functioning at a reduced rate of power in order to preserve power.
Understood. Michael, why don't you raid the door storage alcove with some blankets while I prep the BTR?
The place packed that one is my dime.
You're gonna watch some Tales from the Hadron River now?
Michael, surely you don't believe I routinely watch these tapes purely for entertainment value?
No, well, possibly you don't, but...
These tales are part of a massive fractal quilt of alternate realities, culled from numerous timelines and occupied by billions of sentient entities. It is our job as human beings to find significant patterns in these moments frozen in time, however oblique, so that we may one day find meaning, significance, and quite possibly redemption.
Pick a funny one this time.
Indeed, Ashley, a funny one, if you will.
Of course, Doctor. Be riding.
I'll go get those blankets and quietly get on boat then. I'll be back in a jiff.
See to it that you do, Michael. The time has come. Guard your sanity points, gentle explorers, as we present to you now yet another indefensible installment of Tales from the Hadron Rift! Edgepod? The Edgepod commercial. Parents, has your little bubble of joy become a little burden now that they've grown out of their cuddle pod? Is your toddler throwing tantrums because they're disconnected from the content-rich features and immersive, nurturing environment that the cuddle pod offered? Are you tired of all the messy, hands-on work of raising a child?
Ugh, it's all so sticky.
Well, with the all-new Edgepod from Product Corp, you can say nighty-night to all those nasty headaches.
Really? Yay!
That's right. Edgepod builds on CuddlePod's seamless hands-free child-rearing technology, giving young minds the sensory stimulation they need for healthy development and the electrical stimulation they need to grow healthy and toned.
Yeah, but is it educational?
It's called Edgepod.
Right! But what about parental controls? I don't want my kid watching sex
I'm glad you brought that up. Edgepod's filters ensure only age-appropriate programming and marketing that's tailored to your child's demographic profile.
Phew, sounds too good to be true. What about food? I can't cut another apple. I'll go insane.
Fear not, apple shopping person. The Edupod keeps kids strong with a time-direct injection mixture of proteins, amino acids, and vitamins in kid-friendly flavors like Baggett Blue Raspberry, Off-the-Hook Chocolate Bacon Swirl, and New Cool Ranch. No more, Daddy, I don't like broccoli. Or, Father, soon I will stand on your corpse and survey all of your lands, which will soon be mine.
Thank Christ! But won't they get pale being in that thing all day?
Jeez, you asked a lot of questions. But we thought of that already, Kemosabe. Every Edupod features an internal array of high-efficiency UV lamps guaranteed to give your time that golden just back from the beach look all year round.
Are you kidding me? My kid? Tanned? Awesome.
I know. So good.
Jeez, I could start working on that novel I've been putting off.
Whoa there, pal. Have you seen the new season of TV shows? Solid lineup.
Yeah, you're right. Novel can wait. It's me time.
Well, and the wife.
Right. And the wife.
Wouldn't it be great if you could immerse yourself in an endless stream of premium content without worrying about the distracting sights, sounds, and textures of other people?
What? The hell are you talking about? I love my wife. And my friends. Yeesh.
Oh, okay. A little too early for that, I guess. Another time. Edupod, from the makers of ColourPod. Get your kid in one today and get your life back. This product is not been evaluated by the FDA and is for educational purposes only.
That's stage play. It's more stage play.
Gotcha. Interior crime scene day. An apartment in major city taped off and busy with activity. A crime scene. Detective Thomas enters. A young detective with a slightly worried look. With him is Cornelius Waterbanks, a strangely dressed man with a raised eyebrows cowl. Thomas approaches two other detectives already at the scene.
Jacobs, Phillips.
Thomas, how you been?
Good.
New partner?
Well, sort of. This is...
Cornelius Waterbanks, consulting detective. Thought I'd drop in your mutton shell for a gab at what's what. Thought I'd bring out the old patch pickaxe and stick on what's hard to dig.
You don't say.
Oh, indeed I do.
Mr. Waterbanks is a consulting detective.
Consulting detective?
Didn't know that was a thing except in like pulpy classic literature.
Indeed, good sir. Truth be told, I'm as mad as hot suggestion of breaking out the old towels, loosening the gas pipes, and digging in for a bit of the eyes and the prize.
What did you just say to me?
Cornelius, why don't you go take a look at some of the markups in the crime scene?
Crash my wig. Of course you're right. Skill and think about coming through, mind the grease.
Look, Thomas, you tell me this guy is good for kids' parties and bar mitzvahs, and we're square. Otherwise...
Sorry guys, he showed up out of nowhere. Says he's a distant relative, a detective from a while back. I'm guessing England.
That would be my guess as well.
I guess I kind of feel bad for the guy, so I told him I'd let him tag along for a couple of days.
Look, that's all well and good, Thomas. Just don't let me get in the way, okay?
Understood.
Cornelius returns.
How's it going, Cornelius? Any leads?
Indeed, this one's as tight as the boil now. No doubt about traveling last evening, having spawned a bit of jam, which turns out to be more of a dirty puzzle. Before he knows it, eating the beard skittles quickly devolved into his untimely demise. Talk about shooting to the ground.
You son of a bitch.
I beg you.
Look, Ellen, we're sorry about the colonies and all, but I know he's ain't welcome here.
No need for the tallywags, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not looking to shake a flapping with you.
You're just lucky I left my gun in the car.
Cornelius, you can't. You should go.
What's with all the college shangles, Thomas? I really...
Look, that sort of outdated flowery language just, well, it just doesn't work like that. It's too off-putting.
Thomas, really, I really wanted to...
You know very well that I can't tell them that you're actually from Victorian times, banished here by some strange time nationality, never able to return.
Of course. Thomas, listen, do I appear to be perfect in a cackle talk to you?
So you just completely ignored everything I just said?
This detectiving, I'm afraid it's all I know. In my time, I was the talk of London. Criminals feared my name, civilians sought me out. I really took the egg. I'll just need some time to adapt. You'll help me, won't you, Thomas?
Fine, but you better adapt quicker than that. I can't keep these dogs out for long.
Agreed. Let's go describe the solution to the case to the officers in charge, yes?
I'm not looking forward to that, just so you know.
Cornelius and Thomas approached the two other detectives.
Hey guys, we think we have some relevant insight on the circumstances here.
Oh, do tell.
Well then, as previously stated, the,
Victim.
yes, the victim was out in the town up to his gizzard and neck oil.
Booze.
So this dizzy age flaring fancied himself a bit of a gal slinger.
Old bald dead guy was a poonhound.
Brings these calf rats home for a bit of doing the bear.
Brought the girl to this apartment for some heavy petting.
They get into a bit of trafficking. Then she takes her great apple and strikes him right in the sauce box.
I have no idea.
Based on the condition of his hands, you gentlemen would be in for a bang up to the oven if you found out where he was nanting out last evening, found a gal cop in a mouse or one of her church bell cohorts, got to the scene.
Find out where he was last night, find a girl with a black eye, or get her or one of her more likely chatty friends to talk.
Seems like a solid lead. There's hope for you yet, Harry Potter.
Great thanks, fellow detective. Sorry for all the past snappering and whatnot.
I heard sorry in there somewhere. I'll take it for now.
Well, there's hope you get Cornelius Marmax.
You think so, Thomas? Oh, I do hope so. I hate to find myself out on the streets, powering hair, all poked up without a chuckle in sight.
Me too, I think. Okay, it may be time to get you a modern dictionary.
No time for that, I'm afraid. Time to tend to this unruly drawmark unless I've been mistaken for some sort of Wilburys. Oh, the very idea of it makes stuff further.
No more talking.
Hero by nature. Exterior, outside burning building, night. A man, Fred, is here catching his breath after just being saved from a burning building. Two other men approach. Marvin, coughing and carrying the third hero, Tim. Here we go. We're home free. Just rest over there.
Oh man, I can't thank you enough.
No problem. Don't even mention it. And then back in though. Thought I saw some pet bowls in there. Do one last creature sweep. Tim heads back into the burning building.
You okay?
Yeah, I am now, thanks to that guy.
What guy?
That guy that just carried us out of the burning building. You didn't see him?
No, man, I just regained consciousness.
Oh, well that's understandable. It's crazy. He just burst through the door and pulled me out of my living room. It's amazing.
You think that's amazing? This is the second disaster this month I've rescued from.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize this was also sort of fucked up disaster competition.
I don't mean it like that.
I'm disaster prone. That's my cross to bear. I mean, this is the second time I've been rescued this month.
Well, I guess you're just a lucky, unlucky guy.
Yeah, maybe, or...
Tim returns, satisfied that his job is done here. Well, All clear. False alarm for those pets. The bowls on the floor were just filled with urine.
It's it! That's the guy!
No, you saved me too. Thanks again, man. Sorry about this other guy's lack of manners or capacity to appreciate selfless acts for others.
Anytime.
No, you've got to let me. I appreciate what. Look, he saved us, and that's amazing, and I'm super appreciative of that. But also significant, he's the guy that saved me last week.
Whoa, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought you looked familiar. The last parking garage, right?
Yeah.
You never find your keys.
Well, no, but it doesn't really matter now.
Wow, so you're like a real superhero or something.
Totally.
No, nothing like that.
What are you talking about? You saved so many people.
All in a day's work.
What? Do you know what I get done in a day?
What?
Well, I certainly don't save anyone's life. I'm lucky if I save myself from a lengthy bout of self-loathing.
Also understandable if I had your luck.
Now, gentlemen, it's really not that big of a deal. I'm happy to help out in any way I can, especially if it means I can preserve a human life. Humanity, as we all know, is the most noble, loving, and important form of consciousness in the world.
Come again?
People, man. They're the greatest. Everywhere I go, every interaction, I see people willing to donate their time and their resources to others. Go out of their way to cheer someone up, offer thoughtful comments of encouragement, if only to enrich society at large. I mean, it's never about them, or what's with their own lives, or whining about trivial things, all the while potentially ignoring real issues in the world. People are selfless and curious, always focused on the positive, never indulging in petty squabbles or engaging in schadenfreude.
Honestly, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, man, you're a true hero.
Hey, what can I say? People are the best.
You know what? We should become Facebook friends.
Facebook. What's that?
Oh, well, Facebook is this place where people can connect online and...
Marvin freezes mid-sentence, realizing that he may have just shot himself and all of humanity in the foot by letting the cat out of the bag that the den of self-importance known as Facebook exists. Fred gives Marvin a terrified, "What have you done?" look. And what?
And...
You know what? Nobody calls each other anymore. Let's exchange phone numbers and,
Sure. But I want to hear more about this Facebook. Is it anything like MySpace? Fred and Marvin seem encouraged. Maybe Tim has been exposed to this sort of online forum and remained non-jaded.
yeah, kind of.
Friendster?
Sure.
Orkut? Classmates.com? AOL?
Yeah, a lot like,
Bebo? Prodigy? Gaia Online?
Hey, it sounds like you've got a good handle on,
Nah, I missed all those notes. Never been online. Well, I'm out of here, you guys.
Okay, well, thanks again for life-saving and whatnot.
yeah, thanks again. Really top-notch work on keeping us alive.
Anytime. Tim leaves. After a few moments of introspection,
You don't think he'll check out?
exterior parking lot day. 2 weeks later. Marvin is crouched hiding behind a van. There's a commotion. He sees Fred nearby.
Hey, over here, look at this man.
Fred runs over and crouches next to Marvin.
Oh, thanks, man. I thought I was...
Fred recognizes Marvin.
Hey, Marvin, right?
Yeah, you're Fred.
Yep.
The unluckiest asshole alive.
Right?
So, the sniper, he's up on the roof, see, over there, see?
Yeah.
We should be safe with this animal.
Oh, shit. I think he saw me.
Shit.
Yep, he definitely did. Yeah, he's coming this way.
Keep quiet.
Jim approaches. Fred? Marvin? Is that you?
Holy cow.
Tim the hero.
I thought I recognized you guys through my scope. How have you been? Fred, unlucky as always, I see.
Guilty as charged. Hey, so what's going on, Tim? Why so snipery all of a sudden?
Oh yeah, right. Must seem like a pretty drastic change. Well, the long and short of it is, people are scumbags.
This is all our fault.
No, Marvin. I have you guys to thank. Had I not checked out this Facebook thing, I wouldn't have been exposed to the truly petty and self-absorbed culture we live in. I was wrong about the goodness of human nature. And don't even get me started about that comment section of major metropolitan news sites.
Tim, look, Facebook is wrong. You had the right idea all along.
How so, Fred? It seems pretty cut and dry online.
Facebook is just an amplifier, man. It's really good at amplifying insecurity and cynicism, like swearing at other drivers when you're in a car or leaving crass anonymous letters in the mailbox of ex-girlfriends. It's easy to be needy and glib and dismissive when you have a million virtual miles between you and another human being. Connected and isolated at the same time, it throws the ego into free fall. Tim, you were a hero because you set a high benchmark for integrity, sacrifice, and kindness. And you were very public about it, connected in a very real way with a face to put to the deed. A handshake to make it all the more real. People will follow that example. Maybe it's a slow process, but it's a definite thing. People like you make other people better people, or at least make us want to be a better person.
You know what? I think you guys are right. Sorry I was so quick to abandon my opinion of humanity. It was all just so overwhelming. I'm ending this paintball rampage right now. Tim puts down his gun. The police arrive and handcuffed him.
It's okay, Tim. We all have weak moments. We still believe in you. Oh, and thanks for using a non-lethal, almost comical firearm instead of live ammo.
Sure, anytime. Thanks, Fred. Hope your luck changes soon.
This has been an amazing journey, Tim. I think there's definitely a reality show in your future.
Reality show? What is this reality show?
Jeez, what the hell is wrong with you?
Later. Good afternoon, sir. Welcome to Lair, the premier interior decorating service for serial killers. Are you a serial killer? Kidding! Having a little fun. Of course you're not a serial killer. So, is there anything specific I can help you find today?
Well, I'm looking to spruce up my, rack room.
I see.
Yeah, what I found out was kind of heavy on twigs, chicken skulls, antlers, and dream catchers. You know, stuff I was into about 10 years ago. Now it just seems, I don't know.
Stale, cluttered.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. Okay, are you into tech at all? Because we've got a beautiful peeping Tom set up with a couple of video cameras and a bank of black and white monitors for your wall, so that your guests can watch all of the action from a variety of angles. Oh, and it comes with a no-slip utility mat and a minimal pegboard for the neat storage of your tools.
Well, nah. I don't really like being on camera.
No? Well, how about this? The Woodward Fly Collection. A set of taxidermy birds, lovingly mounted on rosewood and polished brass. Reserved, classic, mummified senior citizen optional.
Nice, but kind of stodgy. I'm still in my 30s for Christ's sakes.
A wall case of rare butterflies.
Too sweet.
Religious paraphernalia.
I'm kind of agnostic.
Sides of beef and pork suspended from a stainless steel ceiling-mounted meat hook system. A real space saver. Comes with a very fashion-forward vinyl butcher's apron.
A bit obvious. I'm trying to get away from that kind of thing.
Oh, you are a toughie. Let me think. How are you with weird?
Good with weird.
Great. Here's the He Was Such a Quiet Boy collection, featuring a selection of dismembered dolls, a detuned toy piano, and a makeshift shrine made from press clippings and surveillance photos of John Stamos.
Stamos from the Beach Boys?
The very same. We can get other celebrities, of course. It might just take a while to special order them.
No, Stamos will be fine.
Yeah. Great! Let me get the paperwork ready, and there's just one more thing I have to get through here.
Yeah, just one more thing for me, too.
Freeze! You are the last of my
Your decorating services to cereal! Jesus, really?
Freeze, both of you! You're under arrest for foisting this irresponsible half-baked sketch to the audience.
Guilty.
Meanwhile, back in the Hadron bunker.
Okay, I found the blueprints for the bunker in the kitchen behind the fridge.
Fantastic, Mike.
There's a little bit of heat scoring, that's expected. Most of these fridge units weren't designed for paper storage in the rear.
Really? Good to know. I used to keep all of my criminal documents in a plastic folder behind my fridge. It was my little secret spot.
Okay, let's see here. There's the rift room. That's where we are. Door storage alcove. This Cyrus Hall, connected to Oppenheimer's room, the break room / fire room, and at the end, the kitchen and the circle.
No engine room?
Nothing on this blueprint. Kind of makes the whole place seem small, almost claustrophobic.
Top-down view is the most flattering, Mike. Unless you're taking a selfie.
I've seen here that there's some additional plans for an additional bedroom, atrium, and a walk-in humidor.
You need to have something to look forward to, Michael. Even when faced with the potentially irreversible fracturing of the multiverse.
Yeah, no tiki bar doc? Shame.
Hey, what are you guys looking for again?
More needless clamor from the man in the hall.
We're trying to locate the power source for the bunker, Cyrus. For some reason, I cannot detect its physical location, nor is there any indication as to its whereabouts on the blueprints. Oh! Well, do you think there's something in the access panel behind the full-length mirror across from me in the hall?
Mirror in the hall? I had no idea.
Because that's not me. Cyrus wanted me to prop it up so he could look at himself.
Is there no end to the horrors this universe has to offer?
Okay, got the panel open. This is definitely the generator.
If you don't mind, you guys put the mirror back when you're done.
Good grief.
Sure thing, Cyrus. Okay, I think I've located the power cell. There's a label, 0-point energy containment cell, prototype X1.
Impressive. It appears that this facility is the first to be powered by the experimental zero-point energy theory.
Who said it was diffusion?
So we just find another one of these zero-point batteries and we're good to go?
Not that easy, I'm afraid.
Cyrus!
Of course, yes, not that easy, I'm afraid, Cyrus. This power system is prototype, most likely one of a kind. Ashley, do you have any information pertaining to successful implementation of the zero-point energy system?
Negative, Doctor.
Well, can't we just go back to where this one was made?
Michael, truth be told, I don't even know where this one came from. The generator was part of the lab when I responded to the facility after the Hadron event. It was a bit of a smash and grab operation. if you will.
What about solar power? Are we in space?
Yeah, there has to be some sort of solar cells in this space vehicle.
The program was originally designed to be an underground facility. The solar power would prove less than efficient.
Fear not. I do have some good news. While investigating the underbelly of the bunker, I discovered a series of accessible pods connected to the lab's electrical system.
Great. What kind of fuel source?
These pods appear to be biomass fuel containers.
So we just fill them up with live plants and fauna and we're good?
No, Michael. That level of power output may prove satisfactory for an AM radio or potato clock, but we'll need something with a little more kick to power a facility of this caliber. Right, Ashley?
Affirmative, Doctor.
So what do we...
It's quite simple, Michael. We take a quick jaunt to the rift, find approximately 20 healthy volunteers, bring them back to the lab, seal them securely in the pods, and use them as human batteries.
Come again?
We take a quick jaunt in the rift.
Are you crazy? You really don't have a problem with this?
Problem? This is a solution to a problem.
Using people as batteries. Didn't you ever see The Matrix?
No, but if you're saying this idea has already been thrown around, I can live with not being the first to come up with it.
No, not the point. You were saying that we should abduct 20 people to use as batteries.
He said volunteers, though.
Yes, 20 volunteers.
Interesting angle. Ashley, how does Webster's define the word volunteer?
A person who voluntarily undertakes or expresses a willingness to undertake a service.
That's the word, willingness. See, in this case, that's kind of a deal breaker, don't you think?
A chance to be part of something bigger than any single entity, Michael? An opportunity to be an instrumental force in the reconstruction of this galactic multiverse?
Sounds like a pretty sweet deal to me.
It seems a little ghoulish to me, Doc. Maybe I'm old-fashioned, but in my day, the idea of using people as batteries, well, let's just say it didn't come up that much.
Well, Michael, while I agree it isn't the most elegant of solutions, we seem to have precious little time to entertain other options. Actually, how many rift jumps are we capable of with the current remaining power?
Approximately 1.
One,
See, Michael? Time is running out.
there's got to be another way.
Yeah, Doc, I'm with Mike on this one. Being that close to people just stuck in one place, unable to move, creepy.
Yes, excellent. I understand the need to exhaust all options in the face of a potential moral quandary, Michael. While you search fruitlessly for an alternative, I will be in the rift room watching some more Tales from the Haven Rift.
Seriously? Now?
We all have our happy place, Michael.
You're Frank. I know, I want to make sure you guys are ready to go.
Is everybody ready? Leaving my group.
This round's on me, guys. Celebrating tonight.
Oh yeah?
Really? What's up, man?
Well, that's it for me and my group. I've logged off, and I am not looking back.
You kidding me?
You're right, Frank.
Nope, all done. Yeah. Total time suck. I'm out, and I couldn't be happier.
No way, man.
It's true.
Why the heck would you do that?
Guys, I've been getting more and more depressed and frustrated over the past year. And for the longest time, I didn't know why. But now I realize it's this damn social happening plan. Screw my group.
That's ridiculous. My group sucks, sure, but depressing? How else are you supposed to stay in touch with friends?
Or promote your Stimcast. I really love your walk home from work. Serious ranting, bro.
Thanks, man. I don't know, maybe I'll blog it or something, but the thing is, I just don't like how my group makes me feel anymore, you know? Like, there's all this reward for sharing sin, and God forbid nobody upvotes it when you do, it's shit.
First world problems. And a blog? Seriously? Get over yourself, Frank.
It's an addiction, Beth, and not healthy. And another thing, what's with these sponsored thoughts? You don't think that's a bit invasive or downright scary?
Well, it's a free service, dude. They gotta make money somehow.
I don't know, listen. When I had that glitch last week, I was down for a whole day.
Wow.
A whole day?
Yeah, and like, I really noticed it. The quiet, the lack of Pavlovian product. I kept wanting to share my stem. Making toast, oh, look at this perfectly toasted multigrain. Don't fret, kids, butter's coming. Or watching reality. Glad I'm not them. Boy, these stupid assholes are stupid. Then I made the mistake of riding the transit tube, and I really saw the sponsored thoughts. I mean, when you're logged in to check notifications, your eyes are rolling up in the back of your head, and you're saying these sponsored thoughts, ads for Fritos, and product in some monotone voice. The weird throat gurgle, the glazed expression, that doesn't bother you? It creeps me out. I mean, it started to anyways.
Well, it's a small price to pay to connect with people you care about. Why do you have to be so Frank, we miss you. We want you back. Look at all that you're missing. You have 23 new notifications, 5 friends have tried product Platanium. It's Llewellyn's birthday. Leave a comment on his wall.
See what I mean? It's gross. And insulting. I mean, she needs to check her notifications right now.
I guess. It's kind of hot though.
Come on.
What?
You know what? Never mind. Enjoy the drinks. I'm going for a walk. I don't much feel like being target marketed at right now. If you want to hang out, give me a call. We can hang out in real time like real humans, okay?
You gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Take care, friend. See you in meat later.
Jeez, man. Sorry so bummed. Definitely let's get together in real time. I've got a new FPS I'm dying to play. You should totally... Frank, we miss you. Your newborn niece is beautiful.
Nice try.
Your sister shared the album Old Pics of Dad, 58 pictures.
Uh-huh.
Lonnie likes pinup girls in honey, like a page.
That's just low.
Zordar has invited you to the group Rare 70s Micronauts production art. Come over, we'll fire it up. Dude.
Oh, match 23 of your friends have tried new product platinum. Isn't it your turn?
Ah, dude.
Ha! I knew you'd be back.
Well, I underscore death. Into your supermarket day. A busy supermarket, packed with people and money. Sounds of agitated chatter.
This is crazy.
I know, so stupid.
I always forget supermarkets have like some snows on them.
Me too. But I really needed to make sure that I had bread and milk. I don't know what I'd do without it. What's the forecast?
I heard 6 to 47 inches. There's like 1,000 people over here.
These lines are crazy. I've been here for hours.
Me too, I think. Actually, I can't even remember how long. Let me see. No cell coverage, of course. Fantastic.
Hey, I heard you two a second ago. How long have you been here?
We were just trying to figure that out. It's been a while.
Did you guys at least get your bread and milk?
Of course.
Now, screw this. I'm gonna go flag down a manager. Excuse me, you with the apron? Yes. Can you guys do something along these lines? It doesn't seem like we moved in hours. Oh, I don't work here. Sorry.
Jim walks away briskly.
But your apron says Palmer Supermarket when I run it.
Excuse me, did you just say Palmer Supermarket?
Yeah, just trying to get some information about the situation with that stock guy.
You all are aware that Palmer Supermarket went out of business 10 years ago, right?
What? How is that possible? We're in...
You know what? He's right. I remember that now. Such a shame. They were so convenient.
Yeah, never ran out of milk Or bread, for that matter.
Are you guys hearing yourselves right now?
Look, pal, if you're asking if we know how dialogue works, then rest assured, we do.
You're saying that the supermarket we were probably in went out of business 10 years ago.
Palmer's went out of business 10 years ago.
And we're in Palmer's.
What?
The rude guy's right. Look at all the signage. It says Palmer's everywhere.
Wait, rude guy?
Oh my God. What's going on?
I think... Are we all dead?
I'm not. Hey, is anyone here dead?
No?
Nobody's dead.
How is this possible?
Well, since we've sufficiently ruled out a purgatory afterlife scenario, all that's left is...
A mystery!
Right. And you've got to get to the bottom of it.
A mystery? I think there's a little more to it than a mystery.
How so? Joe here just eliminated the dead element. Nice job, by the way.
Hey, thanks, Fred.
What? But what if we don't even know that they're dead?
I know I'm not dead.
Me neither. Hey, pal, you might want to save your existential crisis for another time. We've got a case to solve here.
Wait, a case? Now it's a case.
Yeah, and a pretty terrifying one at that.
For sure. If this was a movie, it'd be the scariest movie of all time. What?
See, I'm starting to get a little freaked out with the sudden realization that we're all in an unfamiliar environment, and potential malevolent forces about, unclear outcomes, manipulated realities, but, well, as soon as you eliminate the supernatural element,
It's what?
it's not as scary.
Come on. Are you serious?
Sorry, but
How is this not scary?
well, not as scary.
Not as scary? You're probably going to have to solve a riddle to get out of here. Maybe like some arcane objects, placed in a particular sequence in a particular room.
Probably a hidden room.
Probably. Maybe do a little research on the original owners of the building. Some cavern exploration.
I'll learn the torches. Make ourselves some tiki torches, 909.
And there's my point. That's just a puzzle.
A terrifying puzzle.
How is this not terrifying?
Okay, well, let's try it. You. What's your favorite horror movie?
Oh, that's easy. Back to the Future.
That movie's creepy as hell.
Back to the Future isn't a horror movie.
You joking?
Yeah.
It's just not. It's a science fiction puzzler. Puzzles aren't scary.
You're talking nonsense.
That attitude is scary.
Okay, what about you? It's a serious TV show.
Hands down, Scooby-Doo.
Even hearing the name sends chills.
No. It's a cartoon about regular people faking hauntings in order to capitalize on some sort of ill-gotten financial gain. Earthbound papers. Not scary.
You must have nerves of steel.
Yeah, what's your secret?
My secret is that people are confusing thrillers and puzzle-solving mysteries with true horror and moral terror. The true horror is being faced with something that cannot be explained. Something that, just by being exposed to it, it strips away the wall that you think to be true in the real and physical world. In an instant, it sets your mind on the precipice of madness. The true horror is the fear of the unknown. Not giving it a face, a backstory, and pull on top of the narrative with a series of clues that lead to its earthly explanation.
So you're saying...
I'm saying that I was well on my way to be properly terrified until you guys applied the Nancy Drew paradigm and peeled away all the real scary.
You're gonna tell me now that Memento isn't the scariest goddamn movie of all time?
No. I guess what I'm going to say is, Frank did it. He planned the whole thing. He talked to the weather reports to send the masses to the nearest supermarket, which just so happens to be his crazy uncle's warehouse, made up to look like a long-defunct but much-beloved local institution. The mad rush afforded him a generous amount of time to pick pockets each and every one of us in line. And he's probably learned a mess.
ridiculous.
Santa Skipper.
Nancy removes Frank's mask, revealing Leland Palmer.
Leland Palmer.
I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for your horse-style friend over there.
Okay, now this is scary.
The Grove is well addressed.
Okay, Mr. Keeler. First off, we're thrilled you could be here with us for our convention.
Thanks. We think it was generous. Did you get my contract right? I can't perform without a grilled cheese and tomato in the old tank.
Of course, we are very sensitive to an organism's nutritional requirements here. First off, I have to ask, do you currently have a cold?
No, this is
We have to be very careful. Now, if I may, there are a few ground rules. Okay, first off, please address the audience as benevolent masters.
Is this some kind of Buddhist retreat?
And please do not make eye contact. In fact, under no circumstances are you to let your gaze linger on any one celebrant. This is very important, Mr. Keeler. Say you understand.
I understand.
It's very important.
Okay, I understand. Please.
Oh, and don't mention Altair 7.
Okay, so, no eye contact, don't mention Altair 7. Yeah, got it.
And don't let your gaze linger.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, I'll do my level best.
Say you understand, there, Mr. Keeler.
I understand. Please, why? Hey, that was a lovely sandwich. Okay, had your time, I guess.
Break a leg.
Hello, and good evening for all this conventioneers. Why, it's a lovely summer's night, isn't it? I can hear the cicadas and the trees singing their lovely, lonely, mournful song. Yes, death to the humans. Anyway, the warm, perfumed breeze of August recalls to mind an old man named Willie Yorkstrom. We kids just knew him as old Willie Yorkstrom. One night as the twilight cast purple shadows on buildings in town square.
Burn the earth! Destroy!
Yeah, of course. Burn. Leave the earth. Say, are there any Lutherans in the audience? And now, the third and final act of the Gospel Hour.
Well, that's the last Jill Golden from the vending machine. That's not a vague metaphor for our current state, I don't know how it is.
Band name too.
Ashley, any luck on locating any high output biomass fuel in the rift?
Negative, right? Although the search is somewhat slow, as I have unfortunately stepped down rate and emergency power.
Okay. How much time do we have left?
Approximately 45 minutes.
Sheesh. Looks like it's do or die.
Michael, Ashley?
Hello, Doctor.
Hey, Doc. Look, we're not having any luck finding another.
I can't do it.
What's that?
Try as I may, I cannot bring myself to harvest the volunteers for the battery now.
I think we have established that they will not actually be.
I must take full responsibility for my actions and neglect. Had I the foresight to consider the power availability of this bunker a most crucial aspect of our mission, we would never find ourselves in this dire predicament.
Look, Doc, you don't like what I got.
True. What disappoints me the most is that even for a moment I seriously considered using human beings as a proxy for my shame and failure. 20 innocent volunteers.
Again, not volunteers.
What did you propose we do then, Doctor?
How many jumps do you have enough power for, Ashley?
One.
Well, there you have it. Our options are this. Michael, you and I can abandon ship. Jump to a timeline that may sustain us for a time, but will invariably be consumed by the cascading effects of the hatred event.
I couldn't read actually. Silence.
It's okay. I would understand with you. There are other options.
Well, that's what I was taking action.
Oh, we take the literary Grecian and go down from the ship, so to speak.
This sucks.
Silence! What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Doc. I'm just communicating with the Crystalogians with my special language. I'm asking for some way forward.
Special language. Cyrus, you mean to say that you've been able to communicate with the Crystallosians this whole time?
Well, not all this time. It's taken quite a while to come up with vocabulary. It's kind of a cross between hoof-stomping Morse code and flag syllable, but with legs instead of flag, you know?
I must admit, this is most impressive, Cyrus.
Thanks, Doc.
Whoa, wait a minute, Doc. Crystals are made up of crystals, right? Shouldn't they have...
Okay, crystals! Brilliant, Michael! Actually, can you verify that there are organic crystals on crystals?
Affirmative, Doctor. If it was fine, I've seen it.
Cyrus, are you still communicating with the Crystallosians?
Yeah! Putting on my water and everything!
Yes, quite excellent. Cyrus, tell them that we are going to open a rift and we need them to fill the container we sent through with as much organic crystals as they can find. Quickly!
Well, I don't think I've come up with half those words yet, Doc.
But you had a translation for the leg warmers.
Gotta prioritize, man.
We need to...
Cyrus, you said that you know Morse code, right? So what was Morse code?
Yeah, that seems to be their favorite. I know as much as that one, though. Just made up to the letter I about.
I know Morse. Tell you what, I'll tap on your head. Every hole is a dash, every hit is a dot. Can you translate that to feet stomping?
Sounds good.
Excellent! I will grab a sturdy bag, tie a rope to it, and toss it into the river when they are ready.
Guys, T-minus 4 minutes until full power completion.
How did I know there would be a contact?
Bag is secured, Michael. Ready when they are.
Here goes. Crystallosians.
Yeah!
We are in charge of your assistance.
Yeah!
A method up here. Sorry. Please fill it with as many organic as you can find.
T-minus 3 minutes.
Well? Wait! Hold on! I'm using my head! dash. Whatever the hell that's supposed to mean.
It means okay.
Excellent! Ashley, open the rift for crystals! And the bag is away!
T-minus 2 minutes.
Ashley, do you really think we need a heightened sense of crisis at this point?
Oh, yes, sorry, guys.
The bag is moving. I can feel it. Now it's still. I will begin retrieval by pulling on the rope.
Please hurry, Doctor.
It's working! The rope coming loose! Gelatinous and strange! Amazing!
Yeah, that sounds like a real cargo dog.
Got it! Ashley, quickly, close the rift!
Alright, all set. Crystals are now in the bypass pods.
Excellent, Michael.
Once it's seen that it's covered in slime, I have to handle it.
Come on, Michael. There's no I in Missy Long. What kind of levels are we getting from the new power source?
You'll be happy to know, Doctor, that current readings indicate a service lifespan of 2 years.
Great news. We should put down some calendar or something to pick up additional crystals before, we run out again.
Yes, indeed, Michael. And, might I add, I have you all to thank for encouraging me to retain some semblance of soul during these trying times.
No problem, Doc. Although, I didn't really think that you would have...
I considered grabbing the volunteers while you were all sleeping, even going so far as to use a relatively safe sedative so to assure your unawareness of my actions.
Yeah, but don't actually sleep, Doctor.
Yes, that also occurred to me. But it was in that moment of desperation and compromised integrity that I heard the voices of my friends, colleagues, inspirations. How could I let you down, Michael, or you actually, or my mother and father, or Mr. Nakamura, the man who gave me my first residency, or what was her name? Claire Robinstein, my first landlord, or the man, the man in the hall.
We're not saying this time, Doctor.
We're not. It's ridiculous, really.
Yes, Cyrus. People like Cyrus.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming out to Haitian Gospel Hour Live. I'd also like to call up and please a round of applause one more time for our comedians on our show.
And also a big round of applause for our crew.
Season,
Thank you for all the